Yeah, those are all rolling. So yeah. So yeah, basically what we work is we want to. I just got attacked by a leaf. Like to have the most productive conversation, we want to ask about a belief that's like deeply held, right? Because like that'll affect how we interact with the world and everything. Yeah. So is like, are there any like beliefs that like are like deeply held that like you're like, yeah, I'm certain that this is true? It can be like about anything.
I mean, the first one that comes to mind, which is probably one of the most controversial, is like gun control.
Gun control?
That would be
okay. So what would you say about gun control?
I feel like just like all the automatics and all the like those big rifles are just kind of unnecessary for multiple different reasons.
So you might say we need more gun control?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So why is this like belief important for you?
It's just all the news coming out, especially in the last 20 years, of all the school shootings and just like
school shootings.
All the, I guess the public like malls, all the public spaces.
So basically, like just the public shootings and stuff, and it's like, okay, we need more gun control, is what you're saying. All right. When you say like gun control, like what do you mean by that? Like what is gun control to you?
Limit the amount of different weapons that are like readily accessible to people. Like hunting rifles and handguns are fine. I'd say those are fine, but just like the automatic ARs and all those, just it doesn't seem like there's really a use for them other than because that's like generally what is used.
Gotcha. All right. So what are some of the reasons that you think gun control is an effective like way to limit these like school shootings or public shootings and stuff?
Yeah. I feel like since people try to, like, if your intent is to hurt people, you're gonna try to do it as easy, like the easiest method as possible. So eliminating the easy way to do that could deter a lot more of these shootings than we are right now.
Okay, so one of your reasons for like you think that gun control would be a good thing is because it would kind of remove access of weapons that could easily kill people, right? Okay, all right. Is there any other like reasons that you believe that gun control will be the way to go to eliminate like the school shootings and stuff?
I mean, if you look at other places around the world, like the United States is by far like the most accessible public, like accessible to get like any type of gun you want in the public, and getting so many school shootings, mall shootings because of that. Okay.
How much weight do you put into either of these reasons, or do you have other reasons that like lead you to that gun control would be like a good thing, or limit these amount of shootings?
I mean, just like a personal belief of mine is that the only thing they should be used for is hunting.
Okay.
Like, I'm not a very big gun advocate, so.
All right. So if you were to find out that one of these two reasons that, it's just an easy method, or like let's say that we got rid of all the most easy to access weapons or easy ways to kill people, or the accessibility of the weapons in general. If we were to find out like one of these two reasons wasn't the case, would that like change how you would feel about gun control at all?
I mean, yeah, I probably would, because then I would have to go into thinking, what is so different about America that even though we have more access to guns, that access to guns isn't what's causing all the killings. It's something else about us.
Right. Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah.
That would, if it came out that wasn't true, you'd have to start questioning what would be the reason behind that.
So what other reasons could be, right? Yeah. Okay. So how would we be able to determine if the gun control was effective or not?
I mean, for starters, it's kind of hard to do that at this point, because in order to like properly, set up an experiment and stuff, you're gonna have to limit control to begin with, and that's not really happening here.
Okay.
And then if you look at other places around the world, there's more gun control, which means less deaths by shootings, but it's like there's different cultural differences, different like economics. Just there's a lot of different things that go in, a lot of different factors that go into trying to see how other places determine that than here.
So what I think I hear you saying is that it would be really hard to test if it was just the gun control itself, or if it was like the culture that was making that impact, right? Like you're not really sure of that. Okay. How confident are you that like the gun control would like eliminate or reduce like school shootings or public shootings? Or maybe we should say like public murder. Yeah.
Well, it definitely wouldn't completely eliminate it, because if people like really want to do that, they'll find ways around it. But it will definitely make it less common and harder for them to do it. And I feel like if the harder you make it for someone to achieve something, the less likely they are to actually try follow through with it. Because if right now, if someone gets the idea that they want to go and kill people, they can just go to the gun store, show basically, I don't know all that goes into buying guns, but like if you don't have a prior criminal record, I'm guessing, and you just show up at a gun store and you can get.
Okay. So if you had to put like a percentage on like how sure you were that gun control would solve this, like on like 0 to 100, like how confident would you be that like gun control is the solution?
I would say that 85%.
85%? Okay.
It's not the only solution, but it's, to me, the best solution available.
It's the best solution. Okay. What are some things that might increase your confidence that gun control is the way to go?
I guess, because that's a good question. I get like research paper. I'm a big data guy.
Cool. Yeah, you say engineer, mechanical engineering. That makes sense. Yeah.
If someone does like a research paper on different areas of the United States based on how many people like per 100 own guns, or how strict or not strict that state's gun laws are compared to how many shootings are in that state.
Okay.
That would be something.
All right, so you're saying if there was like some empirical data that we could be like, okay, this is definitely the cause, that would like increase your confidence of it. Okay. What about something that like would lower your confidence?
If we start doing more restrictive gun laws and we don't see any decrease in numbers of shootings.
Data. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, make it go up or down.
It can go both ways.
I'm with you on that. All right. So those are two things that would increase or decrease your confidence. So is there anything you've done to like look into the studies of like how it would affect the gun control would affect the shootings?
I have looked into it. It was like a year or two ago. I don't remember the specifics, but it came to the conclusion that like there's a correlation between accessibility and the.
So if there's a correlation, like you had said before about like the other cultures, right?
Yeah.
But if we have guns here and they don't have guns over there, how would we be able to determine if it was just our culture or if it's the guns?
Yeah. So that is one of the big questions that I have too. Like, like the NRA is, the whole thing is like, people don't kill people, guns kill people. Or no, guns don't kill people, people kill people. But like, if you look at the other parts of the world, like England, I know they have a lot stricter gun laws, but they have a lot more like stabbings. So
would you say that maybe it's not such a gun control thing and it's more like a people problem?
I would say it is definitely it's definitely a people problem to begin with, but then it's kind of magnified by the gun problem.
Okay, so what you're saying is that like although it is a people problem maybe at the core of it, having the accessibility to the guns like is going to be more prevalent.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I think to like take it back to where we were at with the correlation thing is, although it could be the culture, right? The study shows that accessibility might be making it worse. Okay, all right, cool. All right, I think I'll leave it there. Do you have any questions for me about it?
No, not really.
All right, what did you think of the conversation?
Some of those questions were kind of challenging. It really makes you think about why. Why?
Yeah. Wonderful.
Why do you think that? Why? What correlation? What do you have to prove this? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's kind of the goal, is like we want people to think, and that's why we practice. And actually I have a sheet for you on if you can look over it, and you could do it on other people, right? So rather than arguing with somebody, right? Because how does the conversation normally go, right? Like if somebody was in this seat and they were like a gun person, how's it gonna go, right?
Yeah.
You're yelling at each other like, oh, that's bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And where does it get you? So, yeah. All right, cool.
Puzzle
Oh yeah, puzzle piece. Okay, so we have these puzzle pieces. Kind of the thing is, if you see us back out here again, you can kind of collect the whole set if you like. You can pick one if you want.
solid and get a yellow one.
You want a yellow one?
I think sure.
Everyone wants the blue and red ones.
I'll have to refill it.
Cool. All right, man. If you still got time, we could always do another claim if you'd like, or I know you probably.
I got a meeting soon.
Awesome.
Yeah. Got a club meeting in like.
Cool. What's the engineering club meeting?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm jealous. I kind of want to go back to college just to get access to that.